Super Sunday, super excitement. It's 7 districts present Emirates D10 2024 powered by fan code match number 19 Abu Dhabi. They will be taking on Dubai without wasting much time. Let's head down to the sidelines for the all important toss. It's Ahmed Khwaja with both the captains.
Toss time for match number 19 of the 7 districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fancode. The two captains alongside me here on the sidelines. Leading team Abu Dhabi, we have Yai and Kiran Rai. Leading team Dubai, of course, we have Ronak Panoli. And our esteemed match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, is going to be Abu Dhabi to flip the coin. Please go ahead. Tails is the call. Ronak Panoli, congrats for once you have won a toss. What have you decided?
Well, 1-3 in the tournament. We're going to bat first again, just sticking to the same plan. Not going to change too much. I think it's an execution error rather than a planning error. So I think if we execute well, I think the result will go our way.
Decent target to set for Abu Dhabi on this pitch?
Look, it's been a good batting wicket, at least better than the one we played on in the first couple of days. So I think at least 100 is something we should look at. Anything more than that, I think we'd be good. We'd be comfortable in the bowling department.
Changes to the side?
3 changes: Ahan, Darshan, and Akasha coming to the 11.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yayan, unfortunately, lost the coin toss. If you had won it, what would you have done?
If we won the toss, we would have batted first. But then this is a pretty good decision too, because our team has a very good bowling lineup. So I trust him.
Of course, a much-needed victory in your previous game. So, bowling first, what do you think is a decent target to set for yourselves in the second innings?
Yeah, like the plan has been the whole tournament, something about 80-90 to give ourselves a good head start, and then the rest batting will take care.
Changes to the side?
Just one change: Azia is out and Wahab is in front.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Right, the news from the sideline. Dubai have won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Thank you, Ahmed. So Ronak Panoli winning the toss and opting to bat first. And he thinks posting 100 and around 110 would be a good total to defend later in the evening. And if you talk about the lineup of both the sides, it's Aditya Shetty, the leg break bowler. Ahan Fernandez getting an opportunity, the left hand top order batter. Akash Tahi, the fast bowler. And this man, Angad Nehru, what a brilliant and talented off-break bowler. Atar Rahman, Ayman Ahmed, Darshan Pagarani, Ramesh Shehzad, the experienced Ramesh Shehzad, and Ronak Panoli, the captain, Saeed Nazir, and Vritya Arvind. So a mixture of youth and experience. If you talk about Dubai and talking about Abu Dhabi, they won their first game of the day, the first win for them in this tournament. So they are looking good. The likes of Ali Abid, Haider Ali, Haider Razak, Kashi and Roberts, Safir Tarak, Salman Randhawa, the experienced Salman Randhawa getting some runs in the first inning. Siam Khan, Taimur Ali, Wahab Hassan is back into the side, Yayin Rai and Zubair Khan. So if I'm not wrong, they made just one change. Wahab Hassan comes into the side. So the news is Dubai winning the toss and they have opted to bat first on a good track here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. As we have seen earlier in the team batting first went on to win the games. The previous game it was Fujairah's show, a thumping victory. We have seen the highest total as well as the lowest total of this edition of 7 districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. So it's all in readiness here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. A lush green outfield under the lights. A beautiful looking ground and walks into experienced umpires. On your right of your screen is Gavin Botha. Next to him is the experienced Shiju Sam. It will be a cracker of a game because Abu Dhabi, they just tasted their first victory early in the day. They are up against the young and dynamic Dubai. It's Vritya Arvind. Next to him is the captain Ronak Panoli. And next to me in the com box, it will be Asghar Khan. Good evening and welcome to the com box, Asghar.
Good evening, Mudassar Ali, and thank you so much for that warm welcome. Well, Dubai winning the toss and batting first, obviously. These two openers hold the key. They want to get off to a good and quick start.
Absolutely, talking about the quick start. We had a quick dinner just now.
Yeah, I was in a bit of hurry, but you calmed me down and I had a pretty good dinner.
Absolutely, it's a super Sunday, and get ready for more action and drama here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And looking at the wicket keeper, it looks like they're starting with a spinner here, Asgar. Interesting tactics we have seen throughout this tournament from the captains.
Yeah, different captains and every team has its own strength and weaknesses and different sort of plan as well. Right now, at times, Ronak Panoli likes pace on the ball and he's little tentative against spin. This could be the reason, but he's a fine player on his day.
A shorter format, you need to be on your toes as a captain and straight away getting a spinner, keeping in mind, rightly said by you, Ronak loves to take on the pace bowlers. It's a mid-wicket and long of two fielders stationed outside the 30-yard circle, and it's the experienced Zubair who got a couple of wickets early in the day. Riding high on confidence, men in blue, and two young guns of Dubai, Ronak Panoli and Vritya Arvind, to start the proceedings with the bat.
Absolutely. Ronak, that's the way he plays. Sometimes he gets ahead of himself, but he's a great entertainer, a real match winner on his day. Umpire is just waiting for that clock to take over. We are all in readiness for the start.
The first ball onto the pads. So runs on board straight away in the shape of extras for Dubai.
No real side spin there. Straight away with the new ball is going to come in mostly to the right-handers. That one straight onto the pads and it's given as a wide.
Hit hard. Is there a chance for the fielder? No chance. Lightning Cook outfield. Off the mark in style, Ronak Panoli.
What a good shot is this. Slightly unorthodox but mighty effective. Just muscle that pass. The mid-on fielder in the ring. That was hit dead straight with tremendous force. No chance for the mid-off fielder. Ronak is away.
This time just drifting down the leg. Chased by the fielder. So not a good start by Zubair. So going for some runs. So couple of runs coming in the shape of leg by.
Yeah, trying to tuck him for room, but he's just straying onto the pads here.
A big heave. Is there a chance? Falling in no man's land. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4 runs. What a start by Ronak Panoli. Under the hammer is Zubair.
Once again, he's trying to cramp him for room, but he used the angle to his advantage there. Lovely wrist work. That was effortless stuff from Ronak.
One good ball, guys. One good ball.
Firmly played towards that mid-on region. Running between the wickets have been excellent. If you talk about to Dubai in this tournament, at the top of the order, Vritya Arvind, the likes of Ronak Panoli, they make sure always to provide a good start, and good to see someone like Vritya making comeback into the domestic circuit.
A quality player. He'll be looking, his scoring zones are different. He'll be looking to hit through the offside as much as possible. That's nicely timed, doesn't pierce the gap.
Early days a bit watchful on the previous delivery. He's trying to make a comeback after going for runs. Zubair. The final ball, no slip in position. Making room, and the bowler following the batter. So with that single, it's a good over for Dubai. So at the end of over number 1, it's 13 for no loss.
What do you think, CG? You think 2 as well? You think 2 is fine? Let's stay with 2, yeah, let's stay with 2. 2 is good. You guys are Golf Cup legends, so how you doing? Centre.
13 for none after the first over. Haider Razaki's got all the ingredients to be a quality fast bowler, and at times he's impressed us quite a bit with his extra pace. All he needs to work on few things. Sometime he bowls a little too short and a little too wide. Let's have a look at the field as well. He's got third man on the offside. He's got third man ring field on the offside. There you go. He's got third man, three man on the offside. Point, square cover mid off. An extra cover on the onside. He's got protection as a square leg. Mid wicket, long on and short fine. Right length there and nicely played. Punched it crisply to the offside for a single.
It was good to have someone like Haider Razak in your side who can bowl with the new ball as well as lethal in the death overs, as we have seen in the first game early in the day. He came into bowl the seventh over and he made the difference with the ball. An excellent fielder. Also, he can get you those quick runs with the bat.
Yeah, he's a good all-round package. And I'm surprised sometime Abu Dhabi could use him more in those death overs, 7th over, 9th over, 10th over, because he's got great Yorker. We have seen it numerous times.
What a connection between bat and ball. Even then, no chance for his teammate who was stationed outside the boundary rope, but a maximum for Ronak Panoli. The first maximum for Dubai.
When Ronak is on strike, even the people sitting in the crowd, they need to be on their toes because this man can hit the ball cleanly. Look at that, off the front foot. That was fraction shot and he was onto it in a flash.
Great hand-eye coordination from the captain of Dubai. What a start, 15 of just 5 balls. A bit Fuller goes through the offside. Brilliant timing and placement. 4 runs for Ronak and more runs for Dubai.
Overcompensating there. After a shortish delivery, he tries to go full. And exquisite timing, Mudassir Ali. That was beautiful shot.
Showing his class, Asgar. Back of length went towards that cow corner. Now a bit Fuller. Showing full face of the blade. Perfect timing and placement. In the air, there's a fielder station at backward deep point. So runs are coming thick and fast for Dubai.
He's got tremendous hand-eye coordination, great balance at the crease. Doesn't move his feet that much, but he's got a very good eye. And on pitches, when the ball is coming on, he's second to none when it comes to ball striking.
Oh, indeed. Rightly said. Very talented, and he loves the pace offered by the fast bowlers. And good to see someone like Vritya Arvind. He's not at all in a hurry. He knows from the other end, it's Ronak Panoli who's getting those quick runs. Sensible piece of batting.
It's about partnerships. Whether it's you are as a bowling unit, you want to stack up good overs back to back, and same goes for the batting. It's about complementing each other. And Vritya, I'm sure, once he gets his eye, then there'll be a time when he opens up and start hitting those big shots.
They have got the start now. It will be interesting to see whether Ronak Panoli will opt for that floating power play after this over. Change of pace, nicely done. Just going past that off stick. 13 runs from that first over of Haider. A good start in a strong position. Dubai 26 for no loss at the end of over number 2.
That's the signal from the umpire, Mr. Shiju Sham, that indicates that they've opted to go with the floating power play. It's a right move, the kind of momentum they have.
Also keeping in mind, they don't bat very deep down the order. A lot depends on Ronak Panoli, Vritya, Ramesh, Shahzad. It's a good move from the captain himself, and in comes to bowl his quota of the day, Zubair. Making room, goes inside out over that point region. Brilliant timing and placement using those wrists. The first boundary for Arvind.
His game is set through the offside. We have seen him number of times opening up the offside. Safe shot as well. He just given himself room. Arvind looking to break free here.
It was in the block hole, but now shifting the gears at the right time. Back-to-back boundaries for Arvind.
Always a step ahead of his opponent. Arvind very, very smart. He knew that he was going to try to tuck him for room. Goes straight bang over mid-on for 4. Dubai, they are on a roll here, and they're putting tremendous pressure on Ali Abid and Abu Dhabi.
Two young guns of Dubai providing that flying start. All of a sudden, breaking the shackles is Vrityar with back-to-back boundaries. He needs to make a comeback, Zubair. They need to break this partnership. One more time, making room, not in control, just a single, but intentions are very clear.
Obviously, the floating power play means that they got 10 wickets in hand and they want another big over here to get to a great foundation here. These two have done brilliantly. I think Zubair can afford to just slow it up maybe. Middle leg stump. He's got deep mid wicket. He's got to invite him to hit towards the longer part of the ground.
A good comeback after going for a couple of boundaries. Some work for Ali Abid. Not a good effort. Should have been kept to just a single. So couple of runs. The right decision by Ronak Panoli winning the toss and to bat first. Your thoughts, Asghar?
I think there is always tendency in the modern day game, win the toss, bowl first and have the total in mind, then you chase. But what happens in this form of the game? Couple of tight overs, you lose a wicket, all of a sudden it becomes hard. So it's a good move.
The strong wrist, brilliant timing and placement. How quickly he shifted his weight on the back foot, playing with the field, dealing in boundaries. Ronak Panoli.
Every great batsman at any level has got one quality, that is to pick length early, and this man does pick length early. And second, he knows where the gaps are. He deliberately delayed that shot to get that placement.
Easily you can make it out. It's the coach sitting next to me. Goes inside out, just clearing that point fielder. Chase and ball wins the race. What an over. 4 boundaries, a single, couple of runs and 30 lead by Zubair. 3 overs done and dusted. In a commanding position, Dubai 45 for no loss. Going at a run rate of 15 per over. Desperately looking for that breakthrough. Ali Abid, the Siam, comes in to bowl his first over. Rityan strike. Inside edge, using the feet. Now this will be a very crucial over for Abu Dhabi, keeping in mind the key for Siam will be those variations and length.
He is a wonderful young prospect. We have seen him deliver the goods for Abu Dhabi and also in the domestic circuit. He's slightly unorthodox, and that slingy action sometime as a batter it's hard to pick the variations.
Right on the money. My co-commentator Asghar Khan, and Siam, he needs to provide that breakthrough. Oh, flick of the wrist in no time. Travel towards Taimur Ali like a bullet. 1 bounce, 4 runs. What a hit, Asghar.
Once again, that placement stands out for me. Ronak Panoli is on a different planet at the moment. The way he's timing the ball, middle stump flicked away, and he's bisected the fielders. That's great quality to have as a batter, to place the ball in the gaps.
With the boundary, 50 comes up for Dubai in no time. 3.2 overs, moves to 34. Ronak. There's a field destination. All he could manage is just a single. But two talented batters, right-hand batters, complementing each other quite well, attacking the bowlers at their will, and that is the reason Dubai is in a strong position.
Absolutely, they are. That's where the leadership needs to step in. Ali Abid can't afford to drop shoulders. They just need to hang in there. Couple of tight overs, couple of dot balls. This could all change pretty quickly.
Onto the pads, flick of the wrist, sends Siam out of the park. What a hit! Wrist comes into play. Vritti Arvind moves to 19.
Special shot from a very special young player. I was slightly loose on the pads, but to able to time it that far, it has gone into the stands. Terrific hit from Vritti.
So pleasing to the eyes, these two youngsters getting those runs for their team. 12 runs so far, leagued by Siam. Another onto the pads this time, just a single. They quickly adapted to the conditions and to the surface quite well, making sure to stay deep in the crease using that pace offered by the fast bowlers, and that is the reason they are getting those quick runs, Asgar.
Yeah, considering these both batters, they like pace on the ball, so it's imperative for Abu Dhabi bowlers and the skipper to have a word with the bowler to consistently change the pace. The slower you bowl, the more into the surface is going to get harder for them. There you go. That off cutter. Ronak was looking to smash it through the offside. He had to adjust his back lift. No timing whatsoever. He picks up a single. More of that stuff is required for Abu Dhabi. 59 for none after 4.
Next gen player, proper next gen.
4 overs, 59 for no loss. An excellent partnership flourishing between these two. And in comes Haider Ali, who was ordinary in the first game of the day, going for runs.
Quality bowler, you'll be looking to bounce back. Cuts and cuts with power. It's going to be 2. No. Couldn't place it fine enough, Ronak.
Ali Abid bowled couple of overs early in the day, got couple of wickets, and he was the player of the match. Now the team needs someone to step up and provide a breakthrough. Why not the captain himself?
Well, that's a good question. I'll definitely answer that after this delivery. Played away on the offside. They'll pick up a single. Ali Abid, he's got a job to do. One is to captain the side, the other to score runs. His bowling is bonus. That game it came off, but right now I think it's important for the bowlers like Safir Ali to step up. I'm sure Ali Abid will come in, but it's the main bowlers that need to do the job here.
Nicely bowled. But sometimes I feel as when the team is going in a strong, when they are in a strong position, the best way to get those wickets is get a part-timer. But a tight over in progress from Haider Ali. Another ball bowling into the right-hander. What matters is the wicket as of now for Abu Dhabi.
Absolutely, they need to break this partnership, but so far so good. He just conceded 3 runs of the 4 deliveries. If he can manage to not leak a boundary here, that will be a bit of a moral victory for Abu Dhabi. Is bowling it full right up in the block hole. That's good stuff from Haider Ali at the moment. Top over coming in from the left arm. Last, still 2 more deliveries remaining. Pass, extra cover for a single. Good stuff from Haider Ali. 5 overs gone. 64 for none. After 5 overs, 64 for none. Ronak and Rita off to a great start, and joining me in the com box, replacing Mudassar Ali, is going to be Ahmed Khwaja. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Asghar. Dubai off to a flyer, going at almost 13 runs per over. Ronak Panoli has turned it on tonight. Fabulous innings. And Vritti Arvind is playing his part as well. Salman Randhawa into the attack now. Third and fine leg in the circle. Bowled him! Going across the line. I think it kept a touch low. And he has been comprehensively cleaned up.
First time in his whole innings he's made an error. And that error is just closing the face there, going right across the line. Yes, it may have just kept a little low, skidded on. But disappointment for Ronak because he was shaping up brilliantly. He's gone for a brilliant 39 of 19.
Yeah, I think it was too full to go horizontal bat. And he had to pay the price. But a stunning innings from the Dubai captain. 39 of 19. It's 64 for 1.
They should play on that wicket tomorrow. Yeah. This one is tired. It was used Thursday, Friday, Saturday, today. Tomorrow it'll be more flat.
Check whether it's okay.
Perfect. Thanks, Siju. Next time.
Well, in walks another powerhouse, Ramiz Shehzad. The name is enough to cause shudders down the spine of the Abu Dhabi bowlers. But Salman Randhawa, good start to his spell, just nipping the ball in on a seamer. Very vertical arm action. So getting that nip off the surface. Right in the block hole. That's a good delivery. But Ramiz is underway.
They were off to a great start, but you know what, Ahmed Khwaja, last over producing just 5 from Haider Ali. And just put things back on track, and now a wicket here. A couple of tight overs. That's a replay. Look at that. I think it was done in the length. Just a basic error going across the line.
Yeah, I had a feeling it had kept a bit low, but no, it was too full to go towards mid-wicket square leg. Well bowled by Randhawa. Nice punchy drive. Now the onus is on Vritti Arvind to just maybe shift gears here.
Yeah, he's playing really nicely. And shifting gears means he'll be looking to improvise something, open up the offside, or just use the pace towards square leg. He's that sort of player who keeps the scoreboard going.
Yeah, it's very difficult to tie him down. So wristy, technically compact. Good runner between the wickets. Has all the shots. Beautifully bowled again from Randhawa. He's already switched on that death overs bowling. Landing the ball consistently in the block hole. Bowling very full.
Brilliant stuff here. I think 10 runs per over, Ahmed Khwaja, is what is par. And if you can manage to keep it under 10 runs per over, you are in a driver's seat. And as a batting unit, you want those 12, 13 runs per over.
Well bowled again, just pulling them back in. I would have used Haider Ali earlier, to be quite frank. Especially when Ronak Panoli was going great guns. And you rightly mentioned that quiet over built that pressure on him. And he looked for an adventurous shot and produced his dismissal. Excellent over from Randhawa, only 3 runs off it. But he needs to finish well here. Don't concede a boundary. Chipped, and there is a deep point in position. Smart field setting as well. The value of experience. 68 for 1 after 6.
Good change, boys. Come back, yaar. Come back, boys. लाला उधर ही रुक जा. सल्लू 45 रही. बल्कि इधर काटते आजा, नेड़े आजा. पीछे कौन जा रहा है? Come on यार, come on guys. थोड़ा एफर्ट करेंगे. चलो भाई थोड़ा सा साथ रहना बस. नीचे हो जा, नीचे हो जा. चल सही है.
Haider Ali to bowl out.
देख लिए.
Should have used him a lot earlier, in my opinion. Maybe in the power play itself.
पकड़ ले कैच.
Or just squeezed away, just to the right of that cover point fielder. Getting that extra bounce, because he puts a lot of overspin on the ball.
Excellent stuff from Haider Ali, and very well backed up by Salman Randhawa from the other end. Just 10 runs of the last 2.1 overs, Ahmed Khwaja. This has been a good fight back from Abu Dhabi.
Come on boys.
Field set deep on the onside. Will Rambo look for that trademark slog sweep? Gets a full toss instead, punched out, and it's a dot ball. So Abu Dhabi are fighting back, getting a footing in this game.
And that's a great period of play for them. Keeping it really tight, not allowing those boundaries.
Last तक.
Dubai coming off 2 losses in the previous D10 encounters. Whipped away. There's a fielder in the deep. Didn't attack the ball. Siam Khan let it bounce in front of him.
He was not committed to taking it on the full. With half a chance there. Again, brilliant work from Haider Ali, keeping it very, very tight.
Yeah, he has this sixth sense of detecting when the batter is looking for a boundary. And he gets out of jail. Very smart bowler. Probably the most intelligent left arm spinner we have in the UAE. And he makes those adjustments in his length, in his pace. And more often than not is extremely economical across all formats.
Absolutely, you're spot on, Ahmed Khwaja. Look at those figures. None for 8.
And he was missing in the Abu Dhabi side earlier in the tournament. And when he's come back in, he's offered so much control, especially in this shortest, fastest format.
Outstanding. And this spell equals to 2 or 3 wickets in any form of the game.
Couldn't agree more. Superb. Look at that spell. Only 8 runs conceded in 12 balls. Brilliant to say the least. 71 for 1. Dubai, a bit of a slowdown coming in now.
Whipped away here. Vritya Arvan comes up with a variation shot fine in the circle. And this man is taking them on here. That boundary was So needed after a couple of tight overs, the last 3 overs belonging to Abu Dhabi. And look at that for improvisation, Ahmed Khwaja.
Innovation at its best. That is brilliant from Ritya Arvind. He knew Salman Randhawa would be hitting that fuller length and just ramped it away. Takes it on the full and gone. Well, what a shocker to the system for Dubai. Toe end of the bat, and Ritya has fallen.
After innovation, is trying to go orthodox way. That was a low full toss and disappointment for him, but Randhawa will take that. Good catch by the skipper.
And a very bold move to have that mid-off in the circle at this stage. Ritya is gutted. He was batting so well. Frustration for him, but an excellent knock. 30 off 18. Dubai, 75 for 2.
Next time.
75 for 2. Much needed breakthrough. They got rid of the set batter with Arvind. 2 new batters in the middle. Atar Rahman on strike.
Exciting player. Immediately into the action. He's been down on his luck, down on his form in the last 2 months or so. But he's a special talent. And good to see Dubai are persisting with him.
Yeah, when there is that sort of talent, I think the team management obviously know that he's going to pay us back in the long term. And that long-term vision is important with young players. Sometimes they are having a rough patch, but there's going to always come back.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of credit must be given to Mr. Amin Farooq, who is the head honcho of the Dubai D side. Well, Ritya, he was absolutely gutted, and rightly so. It was a boundary on the offing, mid-off in the circle, and he couldn't clear him. Salman Randhawa, 2 for 9. What a spell. Dead straight, but not out of the middle. Oh, a misfield. Haider Ali, what was that?
Normally, he's a brilliant fielder. Haider Ali, don't know what went wrong there. Perhaps he took his eyes off the ball. That was struck hard. And he had a fair bit of time to cover that. Oh, just couldn't bend down in time.
Yeah, just snatching at the ball. Slightly loose, casual. Wide-ish long on. Oh, this time he does better. But now you can see Ramesh Shahzad. He's opening up. He's flexing those muscles. And he is the kind of game changer who can take 20, 25 off and over.
They will be desperately looking to get past that 100, 110. They were in great position, but Abu Dhabi, credit must be given to Haider Ali and Randhawa. They pulled things back.
This match is finely balanced at the moment. One good over could change it for either side. Almighty heave will only find the square leg. Outstanding spell rather, from Salman Randhawa. 2 for 15 on the night. 82 for 2.
Bowling right arm over.
Siam Khan took a bit of tap in his first over. He needs to bounce back. Atar Rahman. The dictation is clear. Go big or go home. Excellent Yorker. He's getting that ball to tail in because of this stiff breeze towards the easterly direction at this ground from the Bukhatir end.
Yeah, and a dry surface as well. Maybe that one side little scuffed up. He's getting a little bit of tail back into the right-handers. His action allows him to get that reverse swing.
Yeah, especially the way these batters have been clobbering the ball into the stands. It's certainly going to hit that concrete, get roughed up at one side. Oh, excellent wide Yorker. He saw Ramiz shift in his crease and smartly bowled it outside his hitting range.
That was a brilliant delivery. Smart piece of thinking. And Ramiz just given himself too much room too early and he just went wide. Superb bowling.
Crucial 10 deliveries remaining here. Can Dubai get 20, 25? Can Abu Dhabi restrict them to around 105? Whipped away behind square. Oh, it's a misfield again. This time it's Yayan Kiran Rai.
Abu Dhabi letting it slip is such a crucial game of the time of the game. Last over it was Haider Ali. Now another youngster. That should have been stopped there.
Wasn't a great delivery. The ball was curving away from him, but he got there and just let it slip through his fingers. That is painful. So Ramiz has got his first boundary. Pardon me, his second boundary off a misfield. Full toss! He hasn't connected. Just landing in front of Yayan. Maybe his confidence was shaken. Didn't go for the catch.
Yeah. At this stage of the game, when you're fielding in the deep, you got to be at your absolute best. The anticipation was missing and Ramiz will be a little disappointed. He had the opportunity to put it in the stands.
6 runs off 4 deliveries. Pretty good from Siam Khan so far. Dubai may fall short of their required score. Beautiful slower bouncer bowled into the surface. The Abu Dhabi bowlers have come back well.
That's outstanding stuff. Wonderful change of pace. Great length. .88 for 2.
Right in the block hole again. This is excellent from Siam Khan. And in the end, he's bowled a very, very good over at the crucial stage of the game. Final 6 coming up, 89 for 2. Haider Razak to bowl the final over. Once again, leaked runs in his first over. Such a fine bowler. It's frustrating to see. He's getting hammered about when he has the new ball in hand. We know he's excellent at the death. Low full toss, not put away. They just aren't being able to latch on to the ball here. Dubai at the crucial phase of the game.
Yeah, just 5 more legitimate deliveries remaining in the innings and they would definitely need at least 2 boundaries or a maximum here at this stage of the game.
Ramiz Shahzad, couple of boundaries to his name, but he's been tied down by the Abu Dhabi bowlers. Can he go big? Can he propel the score to around 105, 110? Up his drive. Can't find the fence. It's going wrong for the men in blue.
This is brilliant stuff here in the field as well. Ramiz struck that one nicely, but he needs placement at this stage of the game.
They were 45 for no loss after 3 overs, Asghar. They've doubled the score, but they've taken 6.2 overs to do so. That's not good enough They're only going at about 8.5, 9 runs per over outside the power play. And in this format, that's not going to do. That's not going to cut the mustard. Haider Razak, 4 deliveries to close out his spell. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
The way he's bowling at the death, Ahmed Khwaja, I think Abu Dhabi missed the trick by giving him the new ball. The way he's bowled throughout this competition with the old ball, I think they can bring him the 8th over and the 10th over.
Yeah, maybe because Zia Mukhtar not in the side today, the regular new ball seamer. So they just need to tweak their bowling plans here. Get Haider Ali and Zia Mukhtar with the new ball. Use Haider Razak and Siam outside the power play. That looks like a much better setup, in my opinion. Leading edge. Dubai might not even breach the 100 mark here.
This is outstanding comeback. Really, they were looking down and out after that early start from Rita and Ronak. But what a comeback here.
They need a maximum. They need Ramesh Shahzad to connect. Razak, only 3 runs off 4 balls. Brilliant last over. Swung away towards mid-wicket. Misfield and 4 runs. What's happening to the Abu Dhabi outfielders? Third misfield that's cost them a boundary.
Unbelievable. That's pretty ordinary to say the least. 3 boundaries. You're talking about at least 10 runs. That's a big miss here again. All he needed to just get his body in line, overran Taimur Ali. What have you done?
And all 3 are good fielders. Haider Ali, Yayin, Taimur Ali. It's a virus that's going around. Final ball. And they won't get to 100. Abu Dhabi, you have been outstanding with the ball in the second half of this first innings.
Absolutely brilliant stuff from Haider Razak towards the end. A couple of those 3 misfields. Otherwise, they could have get them around that 90 mark, 85. But who knows? Still, it's a terrific effort.
Indeed it is. Ronak Panoli and Vritti Arvind with the fireworks. Both getting into the 30s but not converting. And maybe that gap of 10 runs. And look at the body language. It tells a story, Asghar Khan.
Yeah, they came back from behind. And obviously 3 overs, 45 for none. They'll be eyeing 100 score of 120, 125. And this is pretty much gettable. They'll be going into the break with full of confidence.
Superb bowling effort. In terms of the batting, it was Ronak Panoli, fabulous knock, 39 of 19. Vritti Arvind, 30 of 18, but a laboured 19 of 15 for Ramesh Shahzad. And Atar Rahman never really could time anything. And in the end, they've fallen well short of their expected first innings score.
As far as the bowlers are concerned, they got hammered early on. Zubair was expensive, none for 30. Haider Razak fought back well in the last over. Siam Khan done an okay job, but those 2 at the bottom. Haider Ali outstanding, none for 8 and 2 for 15 for Salman Randhawa. That started the fight back and they got their side in good position now.
They only conceded 23 runs in their 4 overs. That's magnificent. Highlights of the Dubai batting effort. It was the Ronak Panoli and Vritti Arvind show. Trading shot for shot, blow for blow. Ronak was in supreme touch. And Vritti showing his class and quality as well. They really got stuck in to the Abu Dhabi bowlers first up. But when Ronak Panoli fell, Vritti Arvind departed soon. And after that, all the momentum disappeared from the Dubai batting effort. Only 3 misfields allowing them to pick up any boundaries. So it's going to be a target of 98 for Abu Dhabi to get 2 victories on the trot in the D10. Will they achieve that? We'll find out after the break.
Welcome back once again, viewers. We are done and dusted for the first innings. Dubai winning the toss and opting to bat first. It was a great start, 64 runs worth the partnership between Ronak Paloni and Ritya Arvind. And then since Ramesh and Athar, they came in the middle, they were not looking at the 100%. Ramesh Shahzad couldn't really get going today. And they have posted 97, couldn't really get to that 100 mark, that psychological factor. And then again, we'll have to wait and see if this is going to be enough on the surface. Yeah, talking about the bowling, magnificent performance. Zubair was very expensive, Heather also expensive, but then again, Salman Randhawa picking up those two important wickets and was very economical. So I think Abu Dhabi will be very pleased with this effort, and they would also be coming with a lot of confidence because they've already won a game today earlier. So it's going to be a fascinating run chase, and to talk more about this game, it's going to be joining me once again. Mudassir, welcome back.
Thank you, always. A good comeback in the first innings by the men in yellow. Dubai were 3 overs 45, but then they kept Dubai to 97 for another victory in this tournament. Abu Dhabi needs 98 and two experienced umpires. So walks in, it's Gavi Botha, on the right of your screen. Next to him is Shiju Sam. And the young captain Ronak Panoli. He needs to be on his toes while making those changes in the bowling, as well as the field setup needs to be all right fielders at the right position. And for Abu Dhabi to do the job is the Taimur Ali and Ali Abid, two experienced batters walks in.
Yeah, a lot is going to be dependent on this pair. Taimur Ali already is having a very good run so far in this tournament, has been scoring runs consistently, and also Ali Abid, not to forget, he was the player of the match early on today. So that man will be coming in a lot of confidence. And talking about Ronak Paloli on your screen, that captain, you'll have to think one step ahead and have that attacking mindset and approach and try to pick up these early wickets, because if these two go hard and give a good start, it's going to be very difficult to be defending these runs.
Oh, indeed, a lot depends on those 2 overs, the power play overs for both the sides. Where in Abu Dhabi, they'll be looking to get runs in the first 2 overs. For Dubai, all they need is wickets. And looking at the setup of field in the first over, they have a deep third and deep square leg. It's Syed Nazir getting ready with the ball for Dubai.
Right then, we're all set and in readiness for this fascinating run chase. And Team Dubai, well, they've lost a couple of earlier games. Play, says the umpire, Gavi Botha. And in comes Syed Nazir to be bowling his first delivery in this innings. Oh, straight away, shape inwards towards Taimur Ali. That's a very good start.
He holds the key for Dubai with the new ball. Starting with the fast bowler. The captain will be looking for Syed Nazir to make that inroads into the Abu Dhabi top order. Two right-handers out there in the middle. The growing in confidence after the victory early in the day, Abu Dhabi. A good comeback by the bowling unit. Now it's up to the batters to get those runs.
Bash the ball once again. The ball hooping in sharply towards Taimur Ali. And this is where they just need to be a little careful and bring that game awareness into play, because they're not really defending, or beg your pardon, they're not really chasing a big target. So all they have to do is ensure not to lose early wickets, because that's where you will allow Team Dubai to come into the game early.
Rightly said. They need to make sure to get those runs and also to keep wickets intact. He needs to strike big. Taimur Ali.
Oh, beautifully bowled once again. That's where Taimur needs to be slightly careful not to play across the line. Easy decision, but then again, was a close call.
And not a good idea, especially against Syed Nazir, who tends to bring the ball into the right-hander. Good wrist position, good release.
Yeah, and also you can see that while he was playing that shot, that balance was completely lost there by Taimur, falling over. But luckily, the ball was quite high. Charges down the track, wants to take him downtown, but no connection whatsoever. This is a very good start so far for Team Dubai.
A bit frustrated. Back-to-back dot deliveries played by Taimur Ali. A good start by Saeed Nazir. He's building that pressure by not giving away much room to Taimur.
Yeah, they just need to be sensible in the middle. Show some patience, stay calm in the middle. Just weather the storm. Just the first couple of overs, the ball will swing around. Outside edge, very lucky. And it's trickled away towards the boundary. Not the most impressive of strokes, but then effective, getting 4 runs.
Just a couple of deliveries ago, the captain making change in the field. No deep third. There was a backward deep point. And Taimur Ali off the mark with that boundary a bit fuller. Using those wrists opening the face of the blade. So some relief for Taimur.
Yeah, you can see a bit of pressure mounting on Taimur. That's why he tried to create some room and wanted to go inside out. But luckily, went away from that field and also getting 4 runs. So very eventful over already. Pulled away and pulled away handsomely. 1 bounce into the fence. That's a brilliant way to finish off this over.
He spoiled the party here. After 4 good balls, back-to-back boundaries to end the over number 1. It's 9 for no loss.
ओए सब लोग पीछे जाएंगे क्या विकेट के 4 लोग जा रहे हैं पीछे विकेट के
bowling change, left arm around.
Well, that's not the first time we're seeing happen this in this tournament, where Ronak Panoli, the captain, has opted to bring himself to be bowling the second over. Let's see if he can get those arm deliveries going in his favour. It's going to be very exciting because Ali Abid and Taimur both really fancy their chances against the spinners. Oh, juicy full toss. And he's taken it. Ali Abid cannot believe his luck. He is absolutely perplexed in the middle.
Sometimes an even ordinary deliveries can get you wicket. It was a poor delivery. At top of that, an ordinary stuff from Ali Abid. He could have gone over the long off, mid off, wherever he wants, but all he could manage is the field fumble, but good recovery. So the first wicket going down. Ali Abid departs 9 for the loss of 1.
In walks the number 3 batter. It's going to be Kashane Roberts.
That is 2.
Couldn't really get going in the last game, but then he has a perfect opportunity to give a good start. Talking about Ronak Panoli. Well, Mudassir, the moment he bowled that delivery, there was a loud call from Ronak. He said, "Oh no, what have I done?" And then Ali Abid just gifting it, saying, "Oh yes." Nasty ball once again. He's bringing that ball in sharply towards Kashane. And this is what you need to set the tone. You need to ensure you pick up those early wickets, because containing 98, it's going to be a tough ask.
This is what happened. After few seconds, Ali Abid said, "Oh no," and Ronak said, "Oh yes."
Well done, Mudassir. That's up in the air, very close to that short midfielder. Oh, that could be very nasty. That knee plucking into the ground. Yeah, but I think he's okay.
It's a heavy outfield, but everything looks good for Saeed Nazir. An awkward fall for Saeed Nazir, but the good news is he's on his toes.
Yeah, look what he's done, Saeed Nazir. Umpire Gavi Botha on your screen. Well, these kind of injuries can be very nasty at times, Mudassir, and we have seen happen in the international cricket as well. We remember Simon Jones, one of the greatest fast bowlers for England. That's something similar. Hit down the ground, he's uprooted that stump.
Oh, what a hit. Fiercely struck towards that non-striker end. And lucky for Dubai. The stumps doing the 12th man work.
Yeah, it was struck with some brute power. That man, he's a big unit. Look at that shot. It's struck with some severe power, and also Siju Sam did his level best to get out of the way. Luckily hitting those stumps. So good over so far by Ronak Paloli. The decision to bring himself into the attack is paying off in their favour. Yeah, this is going to be a good challenge because, as I mentioned earlier, Taimur Ali really likes to play against the spinners. Yeah, that's going to be a wide. Just missing his line on that occasion, Ronak.
Still a decent over. Just 4 runs. They need to find a boundary.
No run. Oh yes.
This is brilliant stuff. You can see that he's reading the batter right till the end, and that's why he decided to just pull his length slightly. And Taimur Ali is not looking at his 100% so far. Yeah, I believe this is a good start for Team Dubai. And Ronak would want to finish off strong.
No run.
Nicely done once again. Firing onto the stumps. And this has been a very tidy over, and also has picked up an important wicket. It's 2 gone, 14 for 1.
आजा आका आकाश आकाशे कोई मेरा वाला मेरा मेरा रन वो पास बोल रहा है ना बुलिया और प्ले कर दर्शन स्टे पर सेट
Pretty even Stevens so far. Yes, they have picked up that important wicket of the captain Ali Abid. But then again, this is that wicket they would want to pick up early. Taimur Ali, you don't want him to get settled in. We saw what happened in the last game where Rais Ahmed, he went absolutely berserk. And it really created havoc in the centre. It's going to be Akasha. We're going to see him for the first time. Let's see if he can get any swing on offer. The ball is still relatively new in the middle.
The first change, just an over for Saeed Nazir. Making a comeback in the domestic circuit. He was out for a couple of years due to an injury.
Yeah, just a false start there. Akasha will have to go back and reload. Another very talented, bright little aspect for the future. Akasha would want to pick up a few wickets and put his team in a commanding position. Beautifully ball. That's good channel there by Akasha. They are thinking of a 2. There was never a 2 there. Yeah, you don't want to be losing a wicket in a form of a run out.
So just a couple of boundaries for Abu Dhabi in that power play. A wicket going down. A new entry in the domestic circuit. Kashan Roberts getting an opportunity to bat at the top of the order for Abu Dhabi. He needs to make the difference with the bat. He needs to get some runs under his belt.
Yeah, that's going to be another extra added to the tally. And this is where they have to be slightly careful. Team Dubai, because as I mentioned, they are not really defending a big target. So don't want to be leaking any extra runs and bringing that team Abu Dhabi back into the game.
At the same time, Abu Dhabi batters, they need to be very patient. They just need to get one big over. Make sure to get 6-7 runs in every over.
Swing and a miss. So you can see Akasha, he is making the ball talk. He's getting that nice outward movement. And that's why he needs to ensure, try to keep the ball away from the range of Kashane Roberts. He's got a deep point, he's got a deep cover, so he's got a packed offside field. So bowling according to his feel at the moment. This is very smart bowling, getting the basics right, Akasha.
And also there's a movement in the air for Akasha Tahir.
Swing and a miss once again. This is brilliant stuff. Top-notch bowling. And also, as you mentioned rightly, yes, a lot of movement for him. And rightfully so, Taimur, the senior statement, just going down to the wicket and having a word with Kashane. I'm pretty much optimistic, and that's exactly what he's going to tell him. That you can maybe try to play that inside-out shot, because there's a huge vacant area towards that offside.
Playing away from the body, he needs to reach the ball to go over that extra cover region.
Brilliant. This is exceptional stuff by Akasha. And talking about Kashane Roberts, I think he's just trying to hit the ball too hard. That is one. And also he's playing away from his body. He's not really coming onto the line of the ball. And that's the reason he's not getting any connection whatsoever. Yeah, you can now see and feel Mudassir. Slight bit of pressure is mounting on Abu Dhabi. And also that run rate is creeping up.
The best thing for Roberts will be to take that single, rotate the strike.
Yeah, this is brilliant stuff. And Taimur, he's already had a word with him. And you can see he's constantly trying to communicate with Kashane. And once again, beating that outside edge.
4 in a row. All the 4 deliveries getting that extra swing, and the batter, knowing that he's bowling it away from him, still standing on that leg stick. He needs to take that fresh guard, come towards that off stump.
Well, that's up in the air. This could be a chance. And another one bites the dust. Kashane Roberts is the latest victim. His innings was not going anywhere. It's a sorry departure for Kashane. Things not looking very bright for Team Abu Dhabi.
But full marks to the youngster, Akasha Tahir. What an over. Playing too many dot deliveries. Trying to break the shackle here. Good catch taken by Syed Nazir. So wicket number 2 goes down for Abu Dhabi. The struggle for Roberts in the middle comes to an end. 16 for the loss of 2 at the end of over number 3.
Well, good captaincy here by Ronak Paloli, getting Akasha early, because he knows that Akasha does have the tendency to move the ball. And a very good point by Mudassir in the last over, that he was standing on that leg side guard. Might as well, he could have just changed his guard and taken the middle or even the off stump guard, because Akasha, he doesn't really bowl with a lot of pace. So good check, Mudassir.
Thanks a lot for that compliment, always. But I think he made a mistake. He tried too many things, even though Taimur Ali had a piece of advice. But he has some other plans, and the things are looking good for Dubai. 98 was the target, 3 overs done. They have lost a couple of wickets, not getting that momentum. 16 on board, and in comes another talented, young Angad Nehru, who bowled brilliantly in the first game against Fujairah, an off-break bowler.
Oh, he's missed out on that. Safir Tarak has just walked in the middle. That was too short by Angad. I think it just slipped out of his hand. Goes big. It's up in the air. And he's put it down. It's the simplest of takes. And that should have been taken. No excuses.
What have you done, Ahan Fernandez? Put down Taimur Ali on 10. Angad Nehru did a pretty good job pulling it away from Taimur Ali, and sitter put down by Ahan Fernandez survives Taimur.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how costly could this prove, because you don't want to be dropping Taimur so early. He's that man who's been scoring runs for them, and also Safir Tarak. So Team Abu Dhabi will be heavily dependent on this pair.
Just a bit relaxed. And I could understand as a youngster not getting an opportunity to bat at top of the order. That might be playing in his mind. Ahan Fernandez usually has safe hands. The good news is Taimur still out there in the middle for Abu Dhabi.
Cut away nicely, but still cannot find the gap. You can see now the pressure is mounting on Team Abu Dhabi. Boundaries have dried up and it's getting tougher and tougher. Yes, they do bat deep, but then you don't want to be keeping too much for your middle order batters. You need one big over right now. Beautifully ball once again. He's got that packed offside field, bowling according to his field. And it's turning out to be an excellent over yet again. Ronak bowling a beautiful over, then Akasha picking up a wicket. And now look at this, 2 runs in the 4th over. This innings is not going anywhere at the moment.
Inside edge, running hard. Is there a chance for the second run? No chance. Good work done by Ayman Ahmed. A good start for Angad Nehru. He created a chance but not getting that support from the fielder. 3 runs from the first over of Angad. The struggle continues for Abu Dhabi. 19 for the loss of 2 at the end of over number 4.
Well, so far the variation coming in from the bowlers have been mind-boggling, making every delivery unpredictable. And in comes another exciting talent, Ayman. Bowls military medium pace, and that's what you need on these kind of surfaces, Mudassir. You don't really want express pace. It's a slow wicket. All you need to do is just be smart, pitch the ball at the right areas, and just keep on varying your pace. The ball does tend to hold up into the surface and come late towards the batter.
This is what we have seen early in the game. Fujairah bowler Zahid Ali bowling was gentle medium pace and getting 4 wickets. Now it's Ayman Ahmed. Excellent. Sticking to that off stump line. They came out with a plan against the batters of Abu Dhabi. And those suffocating lines from the bowlers. Frustration time for Taimur Ali.
Yeah, it's not really working in their favour. Excellent bowling. And he was in no position to play that shot, trying to hit that a little too hard, and in the end missing it completely. So it's going really well so far for Team Dubai, and mind you, they need to get back to their winning ways, because they've already lost a couple of games back to back. Yeah, we both are getting into the act. Just having a look at the ball. Not too sure what's the conversation all about, but seems to be all okay in the end. And Ayman is off to a good start. 19 only on the board. It's getting slightly tough for Team Abu Dhabi. They need one big over desperately. Beautiful. And still we're into the 5th over, Mudassir, and even now you can see that the ball is moving around and it's getting very difficult for the batters in the middle.
And good captaincy always. Earlier from this end, it was Akash Tahir who was getting that extra movement. So young Ronak Panoli making sure to utilize the resources quite well, using the fast bowlers from the commentary box, and Ayman started with those back-to-back dot deliveries. He's getting frustrated, Taimur Ali.
Yeah, this is very smart approach by the captain. That's up in the air, but it's in the gap. This might just go away towards the boundary. No, the ball plucking into the surface. And they're going to get 2 runs.
Oh, what a dive from Ahan Fernandez. Ball just stopped. Just in front of the ropes. Got excited, Ahan Fernandez.
Yeah, look at that. He did find the gap, but the ball not really reaching towards the boundary. He gave his 100%, and then what just happened there? Was it required? Not too sure there, Mudassir.
Full commitment shown by Ahan Fernandez.
Another chance. This could be another wicket. There you go. Look at that celebration coming from him. It's once again that man, Saeed Nazir. You can't really keep that man out of the game, can you?
The plan is simple. Stick to the top stump line. Bowl couple of dot deliveries. Then invite the batter to go big. So the second catch in this innings for Saeed Nazir. Ahmed strikes for the first time. That's the end of Taimur Ali. 14 of 15 balls. 21 for the loss of 3.
Yeah, the bowling accuracy has been extraordinary. They've been hitting the good length marks consistently, and that's why they're finding themselves in a very commanding position. They are having an upper hand in this game. But then again, look at that now. 77 runs required in the last 32 deliveries. But then, Mudassir, if there's one man who can change the complexion of this game, is right in the center. In comes Salman Randhawa, an explosive batter, and there is a lot expected from him.
Experience Salman Randhawa. And hard hitter. Can he be the rescue ranger for Abu Dhabi? 77 needed of 32 balls. A poor start. This could not capitalize what the bowlers did in the first innings. They have lost 3 wickets. Ali Abid, Roberts. Now Taimur Ali back in the hut.
Drives that towards the cover region, but straight into the hands. This could be a run out. It's disaster to say the least. Salman, who's just walked in the middle, he is fuming in the middle with his partner Safir Tarak.
They're struggling to find the boundaries and they are struggling to rotate the strike. The story remains the same here. It's Ahmed who bowled a bit fuller straight away, going for that run, but no response coming from his partner. It's not easy for Salman Randhawa to make it back. So back-to-back wickets going down without troubling the scorer. Salman Randhawa walks towards the dugout. 21 for the loss of 4.
Middle, sir? Yeah, same, sir.
Haider Razak in at 6. Careful prod into the covers to get off the mark. Well, we have much to discuss about this batting effort so far from Abu Dhabi. We'll do that after the break. 22 for 4 after 5.
Deep cover, Ahan. Yeah, that's middle. Ahan, run.
Angad Nehru will continue from the academy end. Superb first over. And the Dubai bowling has been Absolutely outstanding to say the least so far. Defending a lower score. They've all been switched on from ball one. Skewed in the air. Deep cover. Good catch. Ahan Fernandez did not make the mistake on that occasion. And it's a collapse for Abu Dhabi.
Defending 98, lower score, and how well they have fielded, how well they have bowled. That's the 5th wicket. Ahan Fernandez with a tremendous catch, running forward. Never easy, although his knee got a little stuck there in the outfield. Thankfully, no injuries there for the youngster. Haider Razak departs. It's absolutely chaos in the middle for Abu Dhabi. He's gone for 1, 22 for 5. $22 for 5 in deep trouble, Abu Dhabi.
Well, this has been shocking, to say the least. Good looking shot from Yayan. And there could be another run out here. Great fielding at backward point. No response from the non-striker, Safir Tarak. It is a persistent issue with him, the running between the wickets.
Yeah, we've seen it in the past as well. Those mix-up.
Watchfully played. How have they fumbled this, Asghar Khan? It's quite inexplicable.
Quite baffling. On a very good batting wicket, the batting effort from Abu Dhabi once again faltering big time.
Oh, beautiful bowling. Just that curve in the air. You can sense that Yayan is struggling to pick his canny variations. Superb bowling from Angad Nehru. What a spell. Only 3 runs conceded. And he has replicated what Haider Ali did for Abu Dhabi in the first innings.
Tremendous spell coming in from the youngster. Fantastic stuff. Once again, Abu Dhabi's batting has let them down here.
Really was a shocker. But Safir Tarak, well, his presence at the crease will give them a bit of hope. But the equation is a difficult one. 74 needed of 4 overs.
Power play. Power play. Yes, power play.
Well, the floating power play might change the equation, but it would require this over to go for maybe 15 or 20.
Absolutely. It is that run rate has gone beyond. Won't say the reach, but it has gone to those proportions. There's a desperate times here for Abu Dhabi.
And they had just come off a clinical victory earlier in the afternoon against Emirates Reds. You would have thought their spirits would be sky high. And they did well to keep the Y below 100. But this has been absolutely woeful application from the batters. Trying to cut that hard. And even then, it would have only been a single. There's a deep point in position.
Yeah, it was there to be hit away. 24 for 5. That was the last wicket. Haider Razak looking to break free. Excellent take in the outfield by Juan Fernandez.
A bit of a rough landing, but he kept his eyes on the ball and clutched onto it for dear life. He's been excellent today, Saeed Nazir. Just 9 runs conceded in 7 legal deliveries. Trying to heave onto the onside. Nothing doing. Could it be the wicket here, Asghar Khan, that has been difficult to bat on?
I think they bowled very, very intelligently well, but some of the batting, some of the shot selection, not quite up to the mark. They wasn't chasing 120, 125, just 10 runs per over in this form of the game, and that should have been a lot better effort.
They just seem to be a team out of sync, not in the groove so far at Abu Dhabi. Heading to yet another loss in the D10. Swing and a miss. Nipped away. Beautiful delivery.
Good pace as well. Saad Nazir Afridi is such a exciting fast bowler. Lovely length and a little bit of movement away. Fantastic stuff. 25 for 5 on the verge of another defeat. We all thought when they won that game that they are back in this competition, but what a disappointing performance.
Tough questions will be asked in the team dugout by the coaching staff. What were you guys doing? What is going on? That's a wonderful shot, but there is a mid-wicket in place. So even when they connect cleanly, they can't find the fence.
It's such a disappointing effort in a sense. Ahmed Khwaja, they're just 26 on the board in 6.4 overs, 5 down on a good batting wicket, fast outfield. That's beyond imagination.
Truly is. And it hasn't been as if Dubai's bowling has been that mind-blowing, if I'm very honest. He's climbed into that. And that's a much-needed 6. But is it too little, too late?
He's been in very good form for Abu Dhabi. Unfortunately, not enough batters in the top 4 standing up for the task. That was a good shot again, off the front foot. Powerfully played, all the way for 6.
When he swings towards that mid-wicket cow corner region, more often than not, he does clear the fence. In terms of wicket-keeper batters in the UAE, I would say Safir Tarak is right amongst the best. Great package. This is high. This is handsome. This is 6. This is Safir Tarak.
Again, short ball. There was no need to go short with that fine leg up in the ring. That has gone all the way for 6. He's giving them glimmer of hope.
Bad delivery. Back of a length, 2 straight, and that pick up towards square leg. Look at that swing, bang. He didn't bother running. He knew that was in the stands. That was massive. 38 for 5. Well, there are 20 runs per over needed. Ronak Panoli, the luckiest wicket of his life in his first over. And that's all he does. Darts it in, drift in the air with that angle, and can be difficult to get away.
Nice batting, giving the strike back to Safir Tarak. If they have any chance, outside chance, this man could bring them close.
Well, it's very, very outside. It might be outside the borders of the UAE. It's that far outside, Asghar Khan.
Well, most definitely. They're just going through the motions here.
Well, you never know. 16 times 6, how much is that? That's a big number. Too big for my brain. You're not going to achieve it with singles to long on.
If that happens, they might need to bat again.
Well, Abu Dhabi is going to be a long, sad drive back home to the capital. They started the day so well and it's all gone completely haywire. Flat and just over mid wicket for 6. Safir Tarak still fighting hard for the cause.
He's so good in that area. With that slog sweep, I don't think so. There are many better players of that shot in the country. The way he gets down on his one knee. Interesting action from Ronak Panoli. He's trying something different here. What a shot.
Yeah, he has that beautiful swing, graceful in motion and plenty of power. This time long on is dropped. Akash Tahir, what are you doing?
Frustration here for Ronak Panoli. That one went straight down the throat of Akash Tahir, who just misses that one. That's a big miss. Not in the context of the game, but got to set high standards in the field. That was pretty regulation chance. He had all the time in the world to cover that. It's gone through his hands. Disappointment for Ronak. He goes again here. This time behind skewer on the leg side. Man does well. That's brilliant work there from Atar Rahman. And of 8 overs, they are 52 for 5.
Ayman Ahmed to bowl the penultimate over. Plenty of cushion, but still he doesn't want to get tonked around for 2025 and give them an outside chance. Well, that delivery certainly went completely wrong, right out of the wrist. And waiting for umpire Botha's decision. If this did not land within the pitch itself, I think he might be in trouble.
He's checking. Look at that. That's a slow-mo. Oh, I think it's going to be a no ball. Great effort there from Vritia behind the stumps. Save 5 runs there. It's going to be a free hit as well. Safir Tarak. Ah, it's going to be another wide. So expensive start here from Ayman Ahmed. 2 deliveries, 2 extras. That's a bit of a bonus. 44 of the last 2 with a free hit on offer for Safir. They've done so well. Right now they'll be looking to close this one out here. Ayman.
Yeah, just perhaps trying too hard here. Keep it simple. That has been belted straight. What a hit from Safir Tarak.
As long as this man is out there, Abu Dhabi will believe they have a chance in this game. Still is going brilliantly. That free hit cost them 6.
Sat up beautifully on a length. What a shot. Remember, Safir Tarak used to be part of the Dubai side. So perhaps the case of the X. 38 needed of 11. It's extremely difficult. But you never know. Oh, this has gone straight up. The slow ball. Vritti Arvind settling. Oh, it's gone beyond him. The catching from both teams today has been below par to say the least.
Oh, Safir getting opportunity here. Vrithya made great ground with the gloves on. You expect him to take those. He puts that one down.
Yeah, I think it was just the breeze that took the ball away from Vrithya. Discussion going on between him and the captain. 37 needed of 10. The game is in control. Just need to keep your calm. Do the basics right and you'll be home. Bolted into the pitch. Safir once again looking for that heave towards square. Vrithya just couldn't get there. Not easy, especially with that big afro of his. Needs a haircut.
He's been keeping them for a long time, so not sure.
I wish I could grow my hair that long. Maybe in another lifetime. That has been hit hard by Ayan, but will only find the long off. So at least he's not wasted any deliveries getting Safir Tarak back on strike.
They still got 9 deliveries remaining. Well, they need at least 4 to 5 maximums.
Absolutely. Well, Safir Tarak, he is striking the ball clean in this D10. He's been very prolific. We'll need to check the top run getters chart. He must be right up there. Oh yes! That's one of them, Asghar Khan.
There you go. Tremendous strike down the ground for 6. Ayman Ahmed under pressure here. 30 of 8 deliveries.
Are we in for a photo finish here at the D10? Length ball. No real juice behind it. Too easy. He's teeing off here. What a shot from Safir Tarak. Explosive.
Tremendous strike. Really is. 68 for 5. 40 of 15.
What a knock. If only he had come in earlier. Ayman under pressure. He goes again. And it travels for 6 again. This game is alive.
This game is alive and truly alive, I would say, with Safir Tarak in this kind of form. 46 of 16. 7 deliveries, 24 required.
Length. And it disappears. Where are the slow balls? The back of the hander, the yorkers, the bouncer, anything except length. Come on, Ayman. This is not good enough. And it's going to be another wide. 23 of 7.
He's feeling the pressure here. Feeling the pressure to execute those skills which you mentioned. Those yorker, those slow deliveries. That is missing at the moment. He's on 46. I think he will go for it. If he hits a 6, that leaves 17 to get of the last 6.
1 boundary and 6 sixes for Safir Tarak. That's almost half his innings in boundaries. Incredible. And make that 6 number 7. That's on the roof. What a way to raise your 50. The fastest of the D10 this season. Safir Tarak, you are a madman. 17 needed of the last over. Can he do it? This is a knock for the ages, Asghar Khan.
Incredible effort. It's been a one-man show. Abu Dhabi, they've been in trouble. The batting has been quite fragile, but this man has stood tall. 52 of 17. Don't go anywhere. This game is well and truly alive from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. 81 for 5 after 9.
They were 38 for 5 after 7 overs. Since then, they have smashed 57 runs in 3 overs. Safir Tarak getting the fastest 50 of the D10. Akasha now under the harsh spotlight. Yayan on strike. He takes the single. 16 needed of 5. Can Safir Tarak pull off a miracle?
If he does, that will go down as one of the great knocks ever seen in the Emirates D10 history. Chasing a modest total with the batting side struggling throughout, this man has stood tall here. It's up to him. 5 deliveries, Ahmed Khwaja, 16 runs.
They were 24 for 5 after 6 overs, Azhar Khan. Strike rate of 300 plus. What a monster, Safir Tarak. He's back at it. Over point. It goes for 6. What is happening here at the D10?
Incredible effort from Safir Tarak. That is another one. That was a slow bouncer into the wicket, short and wide, and to be able to create that much power square of the wicket, this takes some doing. Hats off to Safir Tarak.
He has swatted it for 6. 10 needed of 4. And you can see the activity in the Abu Dhabi dugout and dressing room. Do not dare move a muscle wherever you are. Sit or stand right there. Don't curse him. He might win you the game. Safir Tarak. It's in the air. And he takes the catch. Syed Nazir holds his nerve. And the moment has come and gone. That was a pressure catch.
Great catch, I would say. Under pressure, with the game on the line. Dubai, there be sigh of relief. You look at that Ritya Arvind running all the way from the wicket keepers and to the long on. Slow delivery there. And spare of thought for Safir. He's played an absolute gem. Couldn't quite finish.
One of the all-time great D10 innings comes to an end. Safir Tarak, you were magnificent. 58 of 19, 8 sixes. He almost pulled off the most incredible run chase in the history of D10. And it's still not over. He gets a standing ovation from the dugout. And he absolutely deserves it. What a player. What a knock. It's 88 for 6. Well, Wahab Hassan, he can bat. He can pack a punch. 10 needed of 3. If he gets a 6, this game is on. A couple of boundaries would do as well. Akasha, brave slower delivery. It paid off. He needs another one. Bowled him! Full length straight. The off stump sent flying.
What a sight for the fast bowler. Akash Attar, absolutely brilliant. And executing his skills under immense pressure here in the final over. You miss, I hit. Knocks the off stump over. What a sight for the fast bowler. Those stumps flying.
He had to go for it. But he swung across the line. And Wahab Hassan will be gutted. He's a fighter. He would have wanted to seize the moment. Akasha Tahir on a hat-trick. 88 for 7. Sayam Khan. 10 needed of 2. And you have to face a hat-trick delivery. Akasha Tahir steaming in. Oh, the hat-trick is denied, but the victory will be sealed. He held his nerve. What an unbelievable final over. Only 8 runs conceded, and what a comeback after the 6.
Yeah, it requires that mental strength. After he been smashed over backward point, all the pressure in the world was on his shoulders and he's delivered.
Spare a thought for Ronak Panoli. Oh, this is off the pad. Great keeping by Vrithya. And that will be the game. Dubai hold on to their nerve. They had the game in the bag. Safir Tarak dared to take it away from them. But in the end, they will take the 2 points. And Ronak Panoli must have aged 10 years in a matter of 2 overs.
Yeah, they were shell-shocked with the onslaught from Safir Tarak. When he started hitting those sixes, well, it looked like every single delivery was disappearing.
In the end, Dubai take the points. In the end, Abu Dhabi will be left to rue the opportunity to chase a score below 100. Dubai get their D10 campaign back on track. Abu Dhabi down and deflated. A winnable game has been lost.
It was only because of Safir Tarak they got that close. The batting once again fragile, not living up to the expectation. They got to do something here. Still, they got some time left in this tournament to fight back and look for those knockout positions.
Yeah, they were 23 for 5. They had no right to even get this close. Some shocking batting coming in from the capital side. They need to figure out their problems ASAP. Only 2 batters in double figures. Safir Tarak, magnificent innings, 58 of 19. And nobody else stood around to be counted alongside him.
That was the problem. Wickets continued to tumble from the other end. Not enough contributions. And brilliant bowling performance to defend what was pretty much par score on this track.
Yeah, you make an excellent point about the Dubai bowling. They were outstanding for the most part. Ronak Panoli, 1 for 19. Akasha, brilliant. 3 for 10 in his 2 overs. Ayman Ahmed was carted in his final over for 29 runs, but he was okay as well. Angad Nehru, brilliant. 2 overs, 1 for 5. They bowled well as a collective unit. And from 22 for 5, it was very difficult to come back despite Safir Tarak's best efforts. Well, it was a horror start to the run chase for Abu Dhabi. Soft dismissal for the captain. Akasha with an excellent spell. Kishane Roberts couldn't make much happen. Chipping out towards long off. No application coming in from the likes of Salman Randhawa either. And this was a very, very silly run out. What was happening there? Come on! They were 22 for 5 at one stage. Haider Razak Shah falling cheaply as well. Good catch in the deep. But then Safir Tarak went absolutely ballistic. 8 maximums in his innings of 59. And he made the game winnable, taking 29 runs off Ayman Ahmed's second over. But Akasha Tahir held his nerve. He got the big fish, Saeed Nazir, taking the pressure catch. And in the end, he sealed the deal and was even on a hat-trick. Great bowling from Akasha Tahir indeed. Well, what a match. Pure entertainment, that's for sure. Dubai below par, 97 for 2, despite the best efforts of Ronak Panoli and Vritti Arvind. And Abu Dhabi came oh so close, thanks to a stunning innings from Safir Tarak, 58 of 19. Akasha with an excellent spell of 3 for 10. And Dubai winning by 8 runs. No time to lose. Let's head downstairs to Mudassar Ali, who will be doing the post-match presentation.
A close encounter we have just witnessed, and it's fair to say that Dubai prevailed tonight against Abu Dhabi. And talking about the game, Dubai posted 97 and the bowlers did a pretty good job. Safir Tarak tried his best, but Abu Dhabi just falling short of the target by 8 runs. Just the right time to introduce our guest our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, who will be giving away the Player of the Match award. Quite a few notable performances, but one man who stood out for Dubai in the second innings with the ball, the young Akasha Tahir. 2 overs going for just 10 runs and 3 wickets to his name. Player of the Match, Akasha Tahir. A brilliant spell. Team was in trouble. Tell us about the surface.
It wasn't really very helpful for the Pacers. We tried to do, it's a short format. Definitely, you cannot keep bowling to the same line and length. You have to look at the conditions. It wasn't really helping today. But yeah, trying variations really helped today.
And your first, was it a plan against Roberts to bowl to that fifth line?
Yes, that was my plan actually because I was bowling to the longer side of the boundary. So that was my plan. I kept deep sweeper and the deep point. So just in case he connected, there was a backup. But yeah, it really worked well for me.
Akasha, finally, to whom you want to dedicate this award?
I would like to dedicate this award to my parents who have helped me out throughout and supported me through thick and thin. Yeah.
Well done and keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So that was the Player of the Match, Akasha Tahir. That's all we do have from the sidelines. Over to you guys in the com box.
Thank you very much, Mudassir. Very sweet and humble lad is Akasha Tahir and deservedly player of the match. Well, we have yet another humdinger coming up. Match number 20 of the 7 districts presents Emirates D10, powered by fan code Fujairah v Sharjah. Coming up in just about 7 minutes time. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.